is that we are streaming live on iTalk 1067.com, iTalk1067.com, where you can watch tonight's action, courtesy of City 4 and White Mountain Youth Productions. We've been off the air, but we're looking to get started on that. So welcome to all of those viewers on iTalk as you get an opportunity to see some high school basketball live here in the White Mountains. Let's go over to the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets, Barry, the home team for tonight. Last time we saw these Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets, it was over in Shoalo, and they pretty much got destroyed by the Cougars. Only amassed 38 points. Since then, though, they have had 5 straight games in putting 70 points or more up on their opponents. They won 4 of those, lost 1. Who do you see as the key players tonight for the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets?
I think that Shoalo game's one they just want to forget about, but I think they've got to have a presence inside by Chris Williams. He's big enough. He's got the moves inside to maybe slow down some of these Snowflake defenders, and then their guards have got to shoot the ball well from the outside. They've got to have good shooting from there, and I think they can rebound and give Snowflake a run tonight.
Also hope this, thank you, Barry, and also hope to bring you some other scores from around Division III basketball. Had some games going on last night, have some more going on tonight, and we'll take a look. You know, I took a quick glance tonight, or this afternoon, Barry, at the Division III standings, and just on max preps, a lot of teams undefeated, but haven't played a whole lot of games yet. But a lot of teams in Division III doing well early on. But I tell you, this state championship is in the early going right now, very hard to call.
I agree with you. I would think Snowflake should be in the mix of it, though, with the returners they've got coming back. And not familiar with a lot of the teams down south, but up here, I think Snowflake's going to be the team to beat in this area.
Snowflake should be good. Holbrook not looking too bad. And, of course, those Shoalo Cougars that we saw, they looked really good in their opening game a couple weeks ago.
Holbrook beat Shoalo by 2 in Holbrook a week ago, and talking to some of my guys down at Shoalo, it sounded like there was a game that could have gone either way.
And it was in Holbrook or in Shoalo?
It was in Holbrook.
Yeah.
Shoalo's got a new coach this year, seems to have the boys under control, playing well as a team. They lost their big guy inside, but I think they'll be a team to reckon with as the season rolls along also.
All right, well, that's a quick look at the state. We'll be able to give you more information as the season continues, as things become a little more clear around the state. The AIA hasn't even started their rankings yet. They won't start that here for probably until the new year. We'll get some more tournaments out of the way, but we will do everything we can here on iTalk to bring you high school basketball action throughout the winter, because not a lot else to do right now. It's cold.
Go to Sunrise and go skiing.
That's right. Go up to Sunrise.
Go to a basketball game.
They got snow up there. I don't know about this fog we're having, but that's all right. We'll take it. We're going to take a quick break here on the pregame show. When we come back, we will have starting lineups for you. It's the Snowflake Lobos and the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets live from Blue Ridge High School on iTalk 1067 and on the web at iTalk1067.com.
Remodeling your home? Want to save money? Go to Case Supply. Need new shingles? Want to save money? Go to Case Supply. Building a new deck? Want to save money? Go to Case Supply. Need siding? Want to save money? Yep, Case Supply saves you money on siding too. Case Supply has the best prices and the best selection on roofing, siding, decking, windows, and doors. Even better than the big box stores. So the next time you want to save money, see Case Supply in Taylor, Pine Top, and now across from the Dairy Queen in Shoalo.
This is my town.
Shoalo is football and party town, especially when you show up at Shoalo Ford's Great American Tailgate event. Even if you just got your license, show up for the lowest price and longest warranty. Brand new Fords, all with our lifetime engine warranty. Not 3 years or 6, not 10 years or 100,000 miles. No way. Our warranty is forever. Come into Shoalo Ford this week. Take delivery of a new Ford or pre-owned vehicle. New 2014 Ford F-150 Super Cruise, just $30,495. New 2014 Ford Focus SE, just $19,995. Or new 2014 Ford Fiestas, $13,995. Plus, every new Shoalo Ford truck comes ready to tailgate with a Yeti cooler. Shoalo Ford's Great American Tailgate event. It's party time at the east end of the Deuce.
Oh, this is my town.
Welcome back to Blue Ridge High School for tonight's game of the week between the Snowflake Lobos and the host team, Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets. We are just a couple of minutes away from tip. Want to bring you the starting lineups for tonight's contest. We'll start with the visiting Snowflake Lobos. At one guard position, junior. Let me get the first name for you because I'm on the wrong page. Jordan Gardner. At the other guard position, another junior, Keegan Bjorn. They go with a three-guard set. They call our next starter, number 21, Kurt Wood, a guard. He's one of the taller players for the Lobos, but does handle the ball rather well. At another shooting guard, we have, excuse me, those aren't guards. That's why I can't see. This print's too small. I didn't bring my glasses, but I'm not borrowing yours. Another starter is Gunnar Caldwell for the Lobos, a senior. And the final starter, another senior at forward, Travis Flake. That is your starting lineup for the Lobos. One more time, Caldwell, Tanner Crosby, Gardner, Wood, and Flake. For the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets, starting tonight at center, senior Chris Williams. Another senior at point guard, number 15, Linwood Burke. Junior forward, number 20, McKay Burgess. At guard, number 25, senior Nate Miles. And a junior starting in at one of the forward positions, number 32, Dominic West. So once again, the starting lineup for the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets. We'll go Williams and West in the backcourt, Burgess, Burke, and Miles in the backcourt, Williams and West in the front court. So that is our starting lineups for tonight's contest. When we come back, we will have the starting tip for you right here from Blue Ridge High School. You're listening to Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and on the web at iTalk1067.com.
Need a fireplace? Ace has that. Need barbecue grills? Ace has that. Need paint? Ace is the best place for that. Need a chainsaw or weed eater? Ace has that too. Ace can even fix your chainsaw and your weed eater. Ace Hardware has everything you need for your home improvement project. They even have a 24/7 locksmith. Locked out of your home or car, their mobile unit will come to you. That's your helpful place. Ace Hardware, the White Mountains in Pinetop, Overguard, and Sholo.
This is my town.
Sholo is football and party town, especially when you show up at Sholo Ford's Great American Tailgate event. Even if you just got your license, show up for the lowest price and longest warranty. Brand new Fords, all with our lifetime engine warranty. Not 3 years or 6, not 10 years or 100,000 miles. No way. Our warranty is forever. Come into Sholo Ford this week. Take delivery of a new Ford or pre-owned vehicle. New 2014 Ford F-150 Super Cruise, just $30,495. New 2014 Ford Focus SE, just $19,995. Or new 2014 Ford Fiestas, $13,995. Plus, every new Sholo Ford truck comes ready to tailgate with a Yeti cooler. Sholo Ford's Great American Tailgate event. It's party time at the east end of the Deuce.
Oh, this is my town.
When it's time to purchase or refinance a home, there's a lot of choices out there, but only one stands above the rest. My clients are raving about how much easier we make the loan process. Hi, I'm Lacey Weeks from Supreme Lending. My team and I can help make even the most difficult loans seem easy and stress-free. You deserve the best. Call me today at 537-5626. That's 537-LOAN. Lacey Weeks, your mortgage consultant for life.
Supreme Lending is an equal housing lender and MLS ID 2129, MLO MLS ID 166-161, Arizona Mortgage Bankers License number BK0925918.
Ridge High School, as the PA announcers just getting finished up with some starting lineups as these two teams get ready to do battle. You know, it used to be back in the days, Barry, that we would have, this would be called like a region game or something, but now
it's just
who
a game.
knows?
Yeah,
it's just a game. I don't even know if it really matters for seeding. It's what they call a freedom game, and so
doesn't count for points.
I don't think it counts towards seedings. I mean, so you're just playing for confidence and practice, and I guess all that kind of good stuff. So, you know, we'll
little pride here on the line. Looks like Snowflake's got a pretty good crowd here tonight. I think they've got more people here than Blue Ridge.
They may very well. They got high expectations down there at Snowflake. Our officials for tonight's contest, BJ Little and Arlen Rogers from the Winslow area. If there's two better officials from our region, I don't know who they are.
I don't think there's two better ones in the whole state, to be honest with you.
These guys do a really good job. We have a lot of good officials, but these guys, two of the best. Tip is up, and we are underway. Snowflake controls it. Gunner Caldwell brings it up against pressure from Nate Miles. Goes up for the shot, knocked away though. It'd be out of bounds, Snowflake ball.
Quick hands there by Mr. Miles.
Excuse me, that was Tanner Crosby. I'll get these names out. Kurt Wood triggering the inbound into Flake. Flake working against Williams, stuck in the lane though, can't get it. Passed out to Caldwell, over to Wood. Wood has it on the right wing. Catch a screen from Flake. Pulls now, goes cross court into the corner to Caldwell.
Blue Ridge's in his zone here.
Caldwell back up top to Wood. Wood played by Burgess.
Actually
now
just switched to a man.
Now going to go one-on-one. Wood going to launch from three, off left side. No good. Rebound for the Lobos, up and in. That is Jordan Gardner, and he scores the first 2 points tonight for the Lobos.
Lobos come out in the 2-3 zone here.
Burke brings it up. They swing it across to Burgess on the left side. Skip pass to Burke. He launches a three. No good. Just short. Rebound by Gardner. He pulls down a board, gets it to Wood, brings it up court against Burgess into the corner to Crosby. Crosby going to drive baseline. Nothing doing there. It's tipped away and stolen away by Williams. Williams, the Jackets have a 3-on-2 break. Williams up the middle, and he goes up, and it's good. And blocking call is going to go against the Lobos.
Boy, that was a close call there, folks.
I think Williams just able to get off to the side.
Just enough.
Caldwell to get the call. And so Williams will earn a bonus free throw as he scores the first two.
Basket
for the Jackets.
Good, yeah.
Yeah, so 2 plus the free throw. So far, these two teams kind of feeling each other out as Williams' free throw is up, and it's good. Jackets take an early lead, 3-2. Here come the Lobos right back.
Snowflake looking to push that ball up the floor quickly.
Kurt Wood looking for a screen, can't get one, goes to Gardner, across to Crosby. Crosby does get the screen. Again, being defended by Miles. He'll take it all the way to the corner. Now reverses field. Flake on the pick, and they're going to call a foul on Nate Miles, trying to get over the top of the screen. Got too much contact with Crosby. So Crosby will trigger the inbounds for the Lobos. Get over here to the left side, right in front of us, to Wood. Wood's going to get a screen from Flake. He beats the screen, goes up, takes his 6'2" frame, but he misses. Chris Williams clears the boards for the Yellow Jackets.
Boy, number 25, that Flake kid setting some mean screens down there. It's going to be a long night, I think, fighting through those things.
Oh, nice interior pass from Miles to West, but West cannot find the bucket, but he gets his own rebound. Kicks it back out to Miles. Miles goes up in the trees, leaves it short, and Flake with the rebound for Snowflake. Up ahead to Wood. Here comes Gardner. Excuse me, that's called Crosby, and Crosby cannot finish the layup, and it goes off his hands, out of bounds to Blue Ridge. Fast-paced action.
What's Mr. Flake's first name, Mike?
Travis Flake, yep.
He's a man among boys out there right now. He's kind of taking over the middle of the lane, rebounding real well, setting some real big picks.
Miles will key the offense for the Yellow Jackets. Go left wing to Burgess. Burgess going to launch a three. Long iron. It was straight but long. Flake with that rebound, as you mentioned, Barry. Get it up to Wood. Wood's going to get it over here to Caldwell. Caldwell shoots a long two, and it's off, no good. Linwood Burke with the rebound. He's pushing the tempo for the Jackets. Burgess going to take it inside, goes up over Wood, off the glass, no good. And rebound goes to Williams. Williams goes up strong, but cannot finish. And the Lobos scramble for the ball, and it's going to be a foul.
Looks like Crosby got his knee kind of hyperextended there, but he's walking it off for Snowflake.
No foul. They're just going to say out of bounds on Blue Ridge. Snowflake ball.
Snowflake coach having a little talk over here with BJ. They're smiling and chatting with each other.
5:55 to go. 3-2 our score. Blue Ridge on top of the Snowflake Lobos.
See if that little chat will get him the next call, Mike.
That's what you do, right? Try to get that next call. Kurtwood brings it up across, and he walked, and his Crosby not quite ready for that pass, and it caused Wood to hesitate, and he turns it over.
Both teams a little tentative here offensively a little bit, trying to find their way.
Get that rhythm going as Burke gets it to left side to Miles, to Burgess, back across to Burke, working the right side, shakes, gets to Williams, but the ball goes off his hands, and he goes across court to Miles and throws it out of bounds. Turnover, Yellow Jackets.
Nice defense there in that 2-3 zone by the Lobos. Blue Ridge didn't really have anywhere to go with that ball.
Wood going to try to penetrate against Burgess, but instead goes to Crosby. Back up top to Gardner. Gardner launches a three, and it's short. Misses everything. Flake saves it, but inbounds to Williams. Williams will bring it up out of backcourt, but he slows it down, gets it up top to Burke. Burke to Miles, all the way in the corner to Burgess. Thought about it. Now the Jackets slow it down. Miles tries the middle, no good. Left side, here comes Chris Williams. Bulling his way inside, can't finish, but he gets his own rebound. Now to Burgess. Burgess now, he's going to try to penetrate, but he's cut off by Wood. Back up top to Williams. Williams going to shoot a three, no good, long. Burgess with the rebound, he goes up and he scores it. Gets by Wood. Jackets lead 5-2. And just like that, the Lobos come right back. Wood, though, threw it a little too far for Flake.
And they hit the big man kind of going down the middle. He was a little out of stride there. Blue Ridge's got the right idea going here. They need to penetrate a little bit and knock down some outside shots. Just haven't got anything to fall yet.
Well, you mentioned the size of Travis Flake. The Jackets going to counter, bringing Adam Padilla into the lineup for West as the Jackets have it. In the corner to Burgess, swing it across to Williams. Up top to Burke, and he swings it to Miles. Jackets moving the ball quickly. Across pass to Williams. Now he's going to go, and they're going to call a block, I believe, on Gardner. Almost a charge. Very close, as Williams has been very aggressive to the basket, but it's going to be a blocking foul on Jacob Gardner, his first, team second.
Yeah, Mr. Padilla is going to come in and see if he can't clean that lane up inside that Mr. Flake's been controlling in there.
Jackets have it up top. To the corner to Williams, back up top on a skip pass to Miles. Miles, and it's kicked by Caldwell. So the Jackets will retain possession. 4 minutes and 13 seconds to go here in the first. Our score 5-2. Not too many best buckets scored here in the early going.
No, don't want to relate that to the 6 o'clock game, but it's looking a little bit like it.
So the Jackets will have it. Miles has it up top. And he goes, kicks it out to Burgess. Burgess thought about the three. Now he pulls up from the elbow, right elbow, and can't hit it. Kurt Wood with the rebound for Snowflake. He brings it up out of backcourt. Going to go inside to Flake. Flake kicks it to Gardner. Back over to Crosby. Crosby going to pull up from 16. No good. Short off the iron. Going to be tried to save, and he does. He saves it to Gardner. Up top to Caldwell. Defended by Burgess. And we're going to have a reaching foul.
On Burgess, I believe.
I believe you are correct. It is a foul on McKay Burgess. Yellow Jackets' second team foul. Younger brother Mason Burgess going to make his appearance. The freshman.
Oh, no wonder they look alike.
They do look alike.
What, a junior and a freshman?
Yeah, junior and a freshman as he replaced his older brother. We'll see how that goes at home. Crosby going to bring it up. Oh, trapped it on his hip. No call. It's working against Padilla. Can't get anywhere. Gets in the corner. To a new man into the ball game is Bjorn for the Lobos. Nice pass inside to Wood, and he finishes with the left hand.
Just an awesome play there. He got that thing caught on his right hip, and he switched it over to his left side. Spun it up there just right off the glass.
5-4 our score. As Mason comes in shooting, can't hit it. Bjorn with the rebound for the Lobos. Here comes Kurt Wood. They are pushing the tempo. Kurt Wood gets it inside. Can't find anything there. Gardner thought about the three. Now he's going to drive. Gets all the way to the bucket. He lays it up and in.
That's a nice move.
Jordan Gardner, his fourth point of the game.
Snowflake staying in this 2-3 zone.
5-6 our score. Burke gets penetration. Gets all the way to the bucket, but he cannot finish. And they're going to call a pushing foul on Burke on the rebound. That's his third team foul.
Now we got double Burgess in the lineup here for the Jackets.
They're going to go.
I wonder if they'll pass that ball to each other, Mike.
They may have a little chemistry that most others don't have. We'll see. Kurtwood brings it up. New Lobo in the lineup as well. That's Caden Irvin comes in for Crosby as Bjorn forces it up inside, can't hit it, and Williams clears the rebound for the Yellow Jackets, and then he throws it out of bounds, trying to hit Padilla. I don't know if that's the guy you want to throw it to.
He threw it behind him. He wasn't going down the right side, and he threw it behind him.
So 5-6 remains our score. 2 minutes, 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Kurtwood now going to slow it down, clears out the corner, gets a pick from Bjorn, turns the corner, kicks it to Caldwell. Caldwell's going to try a three off left iron, no good. And ball's going to go out of bounds, Yellow Jacket ball.
Gunner's not afraid to gun that thing up there. He's shooting it with confidence, just not falling right now.
Not many guys able to hit the bucket here in the early going. Jackets bring it up out of backcourt.
Lobos in a little half-court trap here now.
Half-court trap could cause some problems. They get it over to McKay to Mason. Mason to McKay on the three, no good. Irving with the rebound for the Lobos. Here comes Caldwell. Looking inside, has Bjorn, goes up on the alley-oop and count it, and he's fouled.
Just a great pass.
These guys, as you mentioned in the pregame, Barry, guys have played together quite a bit as Chris Williams picks up his fourth team foul for the Yellow Jackets.
Nice pass by Gunnar Caldwell there. He didn't bring the ball back down and just knocked it right back in. Who made that basket,
Excuse me, Bjorn.
Bjorn made that basket.
Bjorn, yep. And he makes the free throw as well, and the Lobos have opened up a 9-5 lead here.
Half-court trap here again by the Lobos. Jackets break it pretty good and get a nice three-point shot.
Indeed they do, as Linwood Burke knocks down the three-pointer. And the Jackets get right back in this. They trail 8-9. Wood looking for a screen, gets it. Bjorn gets the pass on the give and go, but cannot finish. And then Williams loses it out of bounds. Unforced error. Looked like Mason Burgess did a good job defensively to stop that pass inside, make Miles replace Williams.
Nobody around him there. He just kind of kicked that thing out of bounds. Looked a little tired there, maybe.
Looked a little tired. 1 minute, 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 8-9 our score. As we get more substitutions in, as Gardner will take a break and Porter Black will come in.
Snowflake going 7-8 deep here so far, huh?
They have indeed, as they're looking, and nice pass by Wood, but cannot be controlled by Black. Instead, Irving can rouse it, but now we get a foul over on the far side. Looks like that's on Nate Miles.
Number 2 on him?
Nate Miles, his second, and he just came back into the ball game. Tough call over there, looked pretty clean. So he will pick up his second, 15th foul. Caldwell gonna shoot a three. Winnipie can't get it. Right there, Irving with the offensive rebound and the putback for the Lobos.
It's at the right place at the right time. Came right to him and he tapped it back in.
Now Miles breaks the pressure, gets it to Padilla. Over to Burgess in the corner, three-pointer.
Mike, I think that's the key to the Jackets tonight. Mr. Burgess just needs to stay hot out there. He's shooting it with confidence, and now he's got one to drop. Let's see if we can get another one to go.
As Kurt Wood makes a great pass inside to Caldwell, and Gunnar Caldwell makes the easy one. That's the advantage of having a 6'2" point guard. As the Jackets go inside, looking for Padilla. He almost loses it, gets it out to Burgess. Burgess goes inside of Padilla, and it's knocked away by Caldwell. Here come the Lobos. Ahead to Black. Black going strong inside. Can't finish. Burgess with the rebound for Blue Ridge. He's picked up by Caldwell. He's going to take it with that left hand all the way. Gets it up and in.
Burgess taking over here a little bit offensively.
13,
got the confidence going.
13-13 our score as the pass goes inside to Bjorn. He's cut off by Padilla. Turnaround jumper. Tough one. No good. Kicked out by Linwood, but right to the Lobos. Irving stuck up top. Gets it now to Caldwell.
15 seconds left in the quarter.
Caldwell going to take it, looking to go inside, cut off by Burke. Get it to Porter Black, wing left. He's going to try to penetrate. They get the pick and roll, have a man there, and it's a foul. Count the basket, and it's going to go against the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets as the basket is good. This foul going to go against Mason Burgess, his first 16th foul against the Yellow Jackets, and with time winding down, Keegan Bjorn gets his second opportunity at a and one.
It's one of those plays that maybe could have gone either way.
You know, I'm sure the officials in their mind are thinking that he didn't give him a chance to turn around.
Exactly.
He was right there. You can check that out on Sholo TV as Bjorn makes his second free throw and gives the Lobos a 3-point lead with 4 seconds to go. Here comes Burgess. Burgess going to launch it from 3 off front iron, no good. And that's going to do it for the first quarter here from the Yale Jacket Gymnasium. The Jackets trail those Snowflake Lobos 13-16. You're listening to Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and on the web at iTalk1067.com.
Days coming.
With over 25 years of experience in search and recruiting, Care National is dedicated to matching skilled professionals with careers in healthcare. Care National, nationwide medical management recruitment services. Let us get you hired.
Listeners, as we are here in the second quarter, Jackets get it to Williams on the right wing.
Snowflake
Burgess
still in that 2-3 zone.
in the corner, back up top to Hall. Back to Burgess. He's going to launch a 3. Ooh, in and out and in, back in. McKay Burgess continuing where he left off, tying this one up. Here come the Lobos right back, though, as they get it in the corner to Irving. Irving going to be short on this 3, but it's the offensive rebound by Flake, and he goes up strong and makes it. Travis Flake, his first 2 of the night.
Blue Ridge doesn't have an answer for him unless Mr. Williams or Padilla get their body on Travis. He's just too big in there.
And Williams, he drives hard to the basket, can't get it. Dominic West, though, with the offensive rebound, he throws it up. And now Chris Williams going to pick up a cheap foul, and that'll be his second. And I believe it puts Snowflake in the bonus. And that's going to be a free throw for somebody. I think it was Porter Black on the rebound.
Scoreboard showing 6, but the men here at the table are telling them 1 and 1.
Just went to 1-1. But more importantly for the Yellow Jackets, they got some guys in some foul trouble. Chris Williams and Nate Miles each have 2 fouls here when we just started the second quarter.
And that was not a good foul by Williams there.
A little frustration after his drive, perhaps. First free throw is up, and it's good. So Black will earn a second free throw. 16-19 our score. Lobos continue to hang on to their 3-point lead.
See if Snowflake comes out in this half-court trap if he makes his free throw here.
Does make the second, and they do not, but they may go half court. No, looks like they're settling back into that 2-3. Burgess brings it up, gets it to Burke on the right wing. Thought about the drive, now makes a nice dribble move to Halls, back up top to Burgess. Hand it off back to Halls. Halls, almost slid the pivot foot. Here comes Burgess getting in lane, but Burke gets the pass, and he's short on his 3-pointer. Jacobs gets the rebound, and nobody's back for the Jackets. Here comes Porter Black. He goes up, can't hit it. Burke with the rebound for Blue Ridge, as the Jackets escape one there. Burke goes to Burgess on the right wing. Burgess going to keep the hot hand in and out, no good. But Chris Williams with the rebound. Gets Travis Flake up in the air, and he will pick up the foul on a good ball fake by Williams.
Nice offensive move there by Williams. Got Flake in the air and drew the foul.
That's only the third team foul for the Lobos. Just the first on Flake. Chris Williams will have himself 2 free throws.
Blue Ridge appears to be looking for that third guy that wants to score here, Mike. They've got the Williams and in Burgess, but they need to have another guy be able to knock down some shots.
You talked about those two as the Ace Hardware key players of the game. And so far, it's worked out pretty well for you as Caldwell and Gardner come back in the lineup for the Lobos. As Williams toes the stripe for his second. It's up, and it also is good. 18-20 our score, Lobos lead. Here comes Kurt Wood for the Lobos, trying to penetrate against Burgess. McKay Burgess. Go inside now to Flake. Nobody on him. Get it to Gardner. Gardner's at the free throw line. Has to kick it back up top to Wood. Wood's going to try angle left. Trick getting a screen from Flake. Pulls up at the left elbow. Up and eye off the iron. No good. Off the top of the backboard. Out of bounds to the Yellow Jackets.
He hasn't got his game going yet tonight, but I'm sure he will. It was a nice shot there. Just didn't fall for him.
Well executed offense for sure. We want to remind you, Ace Hardware Keys of the Game. Looking for a gift for the guy in your life? Check out the Ace Hardware of the White Mountains. They have name brand tools, chainsaws, and weed eaters.
Ace Hardware, my favorite store in Sholo.
Yeah, Sholo, Pine Top, and Heber over guard. Halls has it up top, gets it to Burke on the angle left. Back to Halls, up at the top. Takes the three from there, in and out, no good. And Travis Flake gets the rebound for the Lobos, and here they come, looking to push the tempo. It's Caldwell working against the freshman. Is cut off there. Kick it to Gardner on left wing to Crosby. Inside to Flake. He makes a move against Williams. Goes up and under. Up. No good. Good. Travis Flake.
Nice move inside by Travis.
Chris Williams with those 2 fouls. Couldn't do much defensively. In the corner to McKay Burgess. Kick it across to Halls. Halls wants to penetrate. Can't do so. Hands it off to McKay. As the Jackets look to reset. Go in the corner to Mason. Didn't even look at the rim, but now penetrates. Goes up, no, gets it to Williams. Williams back up top to Mason. Now he penetrates. Gets up inside. No, nothing good. No foul called. And here come the Lobos. Gardner threw it to a guy he thought was his, but it was McKay Burgess.
Yeah, wrong color jersey there.
McKay penetrates. Gets it to Halls inside. Back up top to Williams. He'll pull up from 16. Got it. Mid-range jump shot good for Chris Williams. Don't sleep, though, because here come the Lobos. Oh, it's a steal, though, by Burgess, Mason Burgess. Intended for Flake, but the Jackets come away with it. Burke brings it up.
Oh, this is a bomb.
McKay from long range, no good. Kurt Wood clears the glass for Snowflake. He's got it, brings it up against McKay. Gets by him to the basket.
There he goes. That is first basket for the night.
Kurt Wood, his second basket. 4 points on the night.
How far is that three-point line out there, Mike?
18 feet.
Yeah,
that was
I
about
think
22.
About a 22, 23-foot attempt there by Mr. Burgess.
Get inside to Williams. He kicks it to Mason, over to McKay. Back inside to Williams, and no call on the contact inside, but Williams shoots it long. Gardner with the rebound. 24-20 our score. 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Wood going to try to penetrate again, and they're going to get him for an offensive foul. Lower the shoulder, and a pretty good selling job by McKay.
Well, they wanted an offensive foul on the other end, and then they decided to let them have it, but it just went backwards for them.
So Miles will come back in the lineup for Blue Ridge along with Padilla. So they only keep one guy at a time out there that has 2 fouls for Blue Ridge.
Not a bad idea. Try to get through the second quarter.
So here comes Miles. Miles gets through, gets it back up top to McKay, to Burke. Burke gets through, goes up, soft touch.
That was a nice shot by Mr. Burke. You mentioned that earlier, Mike, that get him going and make a world of difference for the Lobos.
He could be that third guy the Yellow Jackets are looking for to score offensively. Lobos set up their offense. Caldwell dribbling it up top. Hand it off to Crosby. Crosby looking for a pick, can't get one. Gets it in the corner, though, to Caldwell. Caldwell going to try a three, and he buries it. Gunner, Caldwell, his first 3 of the night. Jackets come right back. Mason up top to McKay. Ball tipped out from behind, and it's going to be Yellow Jacket ball.
Little decision here and who they're going to give the ball to. Gunnar Caldwell had a nice stroke there from the corner on that last possession.
Burke to inbound for the Yellow Jackets. Goes in the far corner to Miles. Miles penetrates, gets it to McKay, in the corner to Burke. Burke thought about the 3. Now we swing it across. The Yellow Jackets do. Back to McKay. On the right wing, across to Mason. He's going to shoot a 3, short. Rebounded.
Lobos hanging tough in that 2-3 zone.
By Lyman. And here comes the, oh my, what a shot. Is Caldwell hits Gunnar Jacobs on the fast break. Great shot.
About 2 seconds from one end to the other.
That was Gunnar Jordan on the finish. Yeah, that was a quick transition. 22-29 our score. Lobos up by 7. Transition, a big part of their offense so far here tonight. Jackets
really looking to push that ball when they get it.
Jackets trying to get inside.
Oh, call the block there.
And they call the blocking foul on the Lobos. Looks like that's on Keegan Bjorn. And again, I think McKay Burgess just slid to the shoulder enough of Bjorn to pick up that foul.
Yeah, one of those calls again that could go either way.
So McKay will earn himself a trip to the line for 2.
High school doesn't have that little circle down there where you're inside of it, but it kind of looked like that was the call that was made.
A little too far inside. And Burgess's first free throw of the night is good, and his second one is up and long. Back iron, no good. Lyman, the rebound for the Lobos. His first action of the night. Crosby will trigger the offense for the Lobos. Gets a pick, and on the switch tries to get inside, cannot do so, and it's stolen away by Miles. Crosby trying to go to Bjorn, but stolen away by Miles.
Good defense there by Padilla, kind of created that turnover.
Miles to Burke. Burke gets some penetration to Padilla. Kick it back out. Here comes McKay as he tries to go inside. A lot of flopping going on as McKay can't hit the 16-footer. And the ball is rebound clear by Bjorn. Crosby. Getting a screen from Bjorn. And on the switch, they cannot get it back inside to Bjorn.
Jackets playing a pretty good man-to-man defense here tonight.
Now Bjorn does get it inside, and they're going to get a foul on the play. Going to call it on the ground. 1-on-1, and they're going to call this one. If this is on Miles, it'll be his third, but it's not. It's on Adam Padilla, his first, 8th team foul for the Yellow Jackets. Keegan Bjorn will earn himself a trip to the free throw line and in a bonus situation, 1-on-1.
Coach Reek got his assistant coaches here watching who's got 2 fouls and trying not to get a third on anybody. Just tried to put a young gentleman in, and the assistant coach said, no, 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 no.
So Bjorn will go to the free throw line. He's a perfect 2 for 2 so far tonight. 1:38 to go here. Closing moments of the second quarter. Jackets and the Lobos in a fairly tight one as Bjorn misses his first, and Williams in a battle with Gardner gets the rebound. 23-29 our score. Get it inside to McKay. Kick it to Mason, brother to brother, and Mason Burgess hits a 3-pointer.
That was a nice stroke by the freshman there. He was standing there, just give me the ball, brother. I got this one in.
Caldwell coming off the flake pick. Caldwell launch a long 3, short off the iron, front end, no good. And Linwood Burke corrals a loose ball on the rebound. Burke getting it to the middle of the floor. He's going to try to go by. He goes by the would-be defender, and he cannot get it. Bjorn trying to take another charge, and the official's not buying it. Caldwell gets it inside, and Flake has it. Gets it in the corner to Bjorn, back to Flake. He's going to try a little 11-footer, no good. Burgess with the rebound.
50 seconds left here in the second quarter.
Snowflake's gone a little cold as Burgess goes coast to coast, and he lays it up on the right side. And good. Make McKay Burgess 2 more points. 28-29. All of a sudden, the Yellow Jackets are right back in this one. Ooh, tipped away, loose ball, but Bjorn picks it up for the Lobos.
Jackets still in that tough man-to-man.
Wood goes up high over Burgess. Oh, a beautiful touch by the junior Kurt Wood. 23 seconds to go. Jackets will play for the final. They trail 28-31. Linwood going to penetrate. Kick it to Miles up top. To Mason Burgess in the corner to Williams. Williams is going to penetrate. Kick it to McKay. Back up top to Mason. Thought about the 3. Now he penetrates. Takes a 10-footer at the elbow. Can't get it. But Williams with the rebound. Clears some space. Goes up and finishes at the buzzer.
Just a bull in there with that rebound. He gathered himself. Gave him a little shoulder. Created a little space and went up for 2.
Well, after all of that, after the first half, our score. The Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets 30. The Snowflake Lobos 31. Been an exciting first half, and we'll have the halftime show for you right after this. You're listening to Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and on the web at iTalk1067.com.
Remodeling your home? Want to save money? Go to Case Supply. Need new shingles? Want to save money? Go to Case Supply. Building a new deck? Want to save money? Go to Case Supply. Need siding? Want to save money? Yep, K-Supply saves you money on siding too. K-Supply has the best prices and the best selection on roofing, siding, decking, windows, and doors. Even better than the big box stores. So the next time you want to save money, see K-Supply in Taylor, Pine Top, and now across from the Dairy Queen in Sholo.
This is my town.
Sholo is football and party town, especially when you show up at Sholo Ford's Great American Tailgate event. Even if you just got your license, show up for the lowest price and longest warranty. Brand new Fords, all with our lifetime engine warranty. Not 3 years or 6, not 10 years or 100,000 miles. No way. Our warranty is forever. Come into Sholo Ford this week. Take delivery of a new Ford or pre-owned vehicle. New 2014 Ford F-150 Super Cruise, just $30,495. New 2014 Ford Focus SE, just $19,995. Or new 2014 Ford Fiestas, $13,995. Plus, every new Sholo Ford truck comes ready to tailgate with a Yeti cooler. Sholo Ford's Great American Tailgate event. It's party time at the east end of the Deuce.
Oh, this is my town.
Welcome back to Blue Ridge High School. It's the Sunrise Park Resort halftime show as the at the home game here for the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets, having a little three-point contest for the fans at halftime. They get to, I think they win some candy or something. Mike Granillo here on the halftime show. My broadcast partner, he had to go use the restroom for a little bit, so he'll be back in a minute. And while he's gone, we're going to take a quick run through the numbers. For the visiting team, the Snowflake Lobos did a really good job of spreading things around. Gunnar Caldwell had 5 points, 1 3-pointer in that. Jordan Gardner did a great job finishing inside, had 3 baskets for 6 points. Caden Irving had a bucket in the first quarter. Keegan Bjorn came in, had a couple of and ones, has 6 points for the first half. Porter Black made 2 free throws for his 2 points. Kurt Wood started to get things going there in the end of the first half and finished the half with 6 points. And Travis Flake, the big man inside for the Lobos, has 4 points. Nobody in real foul trouble for the Lobos. One foul is the most that anybody has, so they're in good shape. Never even got into the bonus there in the first half. For the home team, the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets, their main scoring coming from 3 people. Chris Williams, one of those top scorers. He had 9 points for the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets. Linwood Burke had 5. McKay Burgess led the scoring, net scoring for all players tonight. Had 2 3-pointers, finishing with 13 points, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. So 13 points in the first half for McKay Burgess. And younger brother Mason Burgess hit a 3-pointer there in the second quarter. Nobody else has scored for the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets, but foul trouble also something to keep in mind for the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets, as Chris Williams has 2 fouls, Nate Miles has 2 fouls, and there's several players with 1, but they were able to play the rest of that first half with those 2 fouls, and neither one of those then picked up the third. I want to bring back in my broadcast partner, Barry Nix. And Barry, first impressions, I know it's your first chance to do the game on the radio, and perhaps things are a little different when you're having to watch it from this vantage point, but what were your impressions there for the first half for these 2 teams?
Well, they both came out a little cold, but they sure stroked it like they were going to go in, and the shots just weren't falling. Gunnar Caldwell shooting the ball, and it finally got a couple to go. And McKay Burgess, I think he's got to be 25-plus points for Blue Ridge to win this game, and he's looking for his shot on a regular basis.
A lot more aggressive than we saw him in that first game of the season.
Exactly.
And then for the Snowflake Lobos, our last broadcast was for Snowflake. Yeah, our last broadcast for Snowflake had, we gave Kurt Wood the Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport Player of the Game. Hasn't really done much on as far as the points go tonight, but has been a key player for the Lobos.
Well, he's kind of leading the team down there, but like you say, I think Blue Ridge is really keying on him and not wanting to get him get open shots, and they're keeping a close eye on him, so other kids are having to look for their shot.
All right, that's a look inside the numbers from the first half. We will take a quick break here on the Sunrise Park Resort halftime show. When we come back, we'll take a look at second half adjustments and bring you second half coverage right here on iTalk 106.7 and on the web at iTalk1067.com.
Need a fireplace? Ace has that. Need barbecue grills? Ace has that. Need paint? Ace is the best place for that. Need a chainsaw or weed eater? Ace has that too. Ace can even fix your chainsaw and your weed eater. Ace Hardware has everything you need for your home improvement project. They even have a 24/7 locksmith. Locked out of your home or car, their mobile unit will come to you. That's your helpful place. Ace Hardware, the White Mountains in Pinetop, Overguard, and Show Low.
This is my town.
Show Low is football and party town, especially when you show up at Show Low Ford's Great American Tailgate event. Even if you just got your license, show up for the lowest price and longest warranty. Brand new Fords, all with our lifetime engine warranty. Not 3 years or 6, not 10 years or 100,000 miles. No way. Our warranty is forever. Come into Show Low Ford this week. Take delivery of a new Ford or pre-owned vehicle. New 2014 Ford F-150 Super Cruise, just $30,495. New 2014 Ford Focus SE, just $19,995. Or new 2014 Ford Fiestas, $13,995. Plus, every new Show Low Ford truck comes ready to tailgate with a Yeti cooler. Show Low Ford's Great American Tailgate event. It's party time at the east end of the Deuce.
Oh, this is my town.
Welcome back to Blue Ridge High School and the Sunrise Park Resort halftime show. Don't forget, Sunrise Park will be open 7 days a week starting December 12th. They will have certain runs open on just the Sunrise Mountain, but no doubt a chance to get out and do some early season skiing up at Sunrise. All that rain that we've been getting here down on the low-level country as far as White Mountains go, Sunrise been getting snow. Not to mention the colder temperatures have allowed them to make snow, and so a great opportunity to get up there and get some skiing in. We're here at halftime at Blue Ridge High School. The Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets and the Snowflake Lobos, just 1 point separates them. The Lobos on top, 31-30. And Barry, at the outset of this game, you kind of had a feeling that maybe Snowflake would, not necessarily win this easily, but would have control of this game. Blue Ridge kind of made something of it here in the second quarter.
Well, they're playing real scrappy man-to-man defense and real tough in the paint. And I kind of thought Snowflake would pull ahead, but they haven't been making their shots. And the Wood kid is not getting any open shots, and I think that's due to Blue Ridge's defense. The
average is over 14 points a game, but only 6 points here in the first half. So Barry, now you get to put on your coaching hat. What second half adjustments or what keys do you focus on if you're the Snowflake Lobos?
The Lobos just need to keep moving the ball and taking the open shot. I mean, they're shooting them with confidence. They're just not going in. Gunnar Caldwell finally had a couple fall. I look for the Wood kid to get going here in the second half.
Look to try to take over a little bit. And for the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets?
I think Chris Williams has got to stay out of foul trouble. I think he's got to score on the inside, get the ball inside, and then dish it out to Burgess, and then they need to find a third guy that can knock down that outside shot.
He has been very aggressive inside, lowering the shoulder at times. I'm sure Coach Wood not real happy about those no calls.
No, there was a little discussion after that first half with the officials about charges, but there are charges on going both ways. So we got the two best officials in the state here. I don't think we're going to point any fingers at the officials in this game.
And it's an early part of the season. Officials maybe going to call things a little tighter right now, try to set the tone perhaps for the rest of the season. So these two teams are ready to do battle here in the second half. Same starting lineups for both teams. For the Yellow Jackets, that'll be Williams, Burgess, McKay Burgess, Nate Miles, and Dominic West. For the Snowflake Lobos, Gunnar Caldwell, Tanner Crosby, Jordan Gardner, Kurt Wood, and Travis Flake. Lobos will get the possession here in the second half. I forgot, Brian, to mention your great shot chart that you did here for us in the first half. We'll talk about that in the post-game show. Here comes Kurt Wood, rest as you talk about, Barry, and he takes it right to the basket and scores his first two of the second half.
He's going to be real aggressive here this second half. He wants to score, and he shoots the ball well.
Chris Williams will launch a three, no good. Dominic West battles for the rebound, but Caldwell comes away with it for Snowflake. Gets it ahead to Wood. Wood again penetrates, but is cut off by McKay Burgess.
Blue Ridge still in a man-to-man defense.
Oh, Caldwell got inside somehow. I don't think the pass was intended for him, but he got it, and he laid it up for 2.
Great pass by Gardner.
Linwood Burke going to try to penetrate, gets inside, dish it. No, goes off the head of West, but Williams is there to pick it up. Gets it across to Miles. Miles thought about it, now goes inside to Dominic West, to Williams. And they can't get a shot inside as this ball tipped away, and Lobos have on steal. Gardner gets it inside to Travis Flake. Travis Flake, ooh, gets the nice top touch, and he scores. And the Lobos come out and open up a 6-0 run here to start the second half.
Miles has got to shoot that ball there, Mike. He had it right there inside the free throw line and looked to pass. Got to let that thing go.
You talked about confidence in the first half, not showing a lot of it there. As you mentioned, wide open 10-footer, elected to pass it inside.
Quick timeout here. I want to let this thing get away from him.
Do have a quick timeout. Want to remind everybody you can watch us live on italk1067.com, and later on this week, this will be broadcast on Sholo TV. I believe it's channel 56 these days. Want to also thank our sponsors of tonight's broadcast: Sholo Ford, Sunrise Park Resort, Honda Resort, K Supply, Lacey Weeks at Supreme Lending, Ace Hardware, and all of our sponsors that make this broadcast possible. After the timeout, the Jackets find themselves in a 7-point hole, 30-37, working the right side of the court. Burke on the angle right, step back 3, short. Wood, the rebound for the Lobos. He pushes up court, and there's Gardner. Gardner has been getting down the floor before the Yellow Jackets all night, but he misses the chippy, and Chris Williams clears the rebound for Blue Ridge.
Just a fantastic pass by Wood.
Great
didn't
court
finish
vision.
on the other end.
Burke going to try the left side, hand off to Miles. Miles going with the left-handed dribble. He's stuck there, has nowhere to go. Looking to get to Burke now. Miles will shoot it from there. He knocks it down from 11 feet.
Shot that one with confidence.
Had nowhere else to go, he shot it. Boy, that's what you want to hear if you're a player. As the Lobos, they get it inside, but Flake has it stripped away by Miles. Miles will bring it up out of backcourt. No numbers for the Yellow Jackets, but Miles will pull up from 10 again, and this one misses everything. Kurt Wood with the rebound, and there goes Gardner, but Burgess does a good job of deflecting that one. Kurt Wood, though, going to shoot from 3. No good. And no rebound for the Yellow Jackets. Lobos retain possession.
Gardner tips that out.
Crosby has it back up top, swinging across to Gardner into the corner. Caldwell, he'll shoot a 3 from there. Short, no good. West with the rebound for the Yellow Jackets. Get it to Williams, and the Jackets will slow it down. Burgess going to bring it up out of backcourt, across the half-court stripe.
Both teams look like they're a little tired here, Mike. Sucking for a little wind.
A little fatigue to start this third quarter. 5 minutes, 20 seconds to go. 32-37 our score. Snowflake on top. Burke tried to get it inside, had nothing there. Hand it off to Miles. Miles going to change directions, and on the switch, we'll pull it back up. Get it to West. West has it at the free throw line, hand it off to Burke. Burke's going to try to get inside, goes with the left hand, and scores it.
Lobos made a defensive change there coming out the second half. They got out of that 2-3 zone, went into the man-to-man. I don't think they're going to stick in that too long.
As the Lobos try to get another offensive foul. Wood takes it strong to the basket. Can't hit it, but Travis Flake with the rebound, but he misses. Miles with the rebound. Get it ahead to McKay Burgess. Here come the Jackets. McKay Burgess goes up strong, lays it up off the window, soft, and he scores his first 2 of the second half. Lobos, Caldwell brings it up at the three-point line. Get it to Wood. Wood's going to try to get inside. He gets by West, and he lays it up off the glass easily for another 2 for Kurt Wood.
Boy, we're seeing a lot of individual dribbling and driving here and not much offense.
36-39. Our score. Burgess has it on the right corner. He goes inside, throws it up top, and nobody's home except for Caldwell. He has the steal for the Lobos. He goes up for the layup, no good. But there's Crosby there to pick up the offensive rebound, and he makes it. And here come the Lobos with a steal. Almost. Kurt Wood, though, knocks it out of bounds.
Gunnar Caldwell calling for a sub. He's tired.
And they got subs. Here comes Keegan Bjorn and Caden Irving replacing Flake and Caldwell. And Padillo comes in the lineup for West for the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets. The Blue Ridge will retain possession, down 5 or at the halfway point of the third quarter.
Both these offenses tonight, Mike, look like it's a penetrating dish. They're trying to dribble down the middle and kick it to the corner.
Burgess going to try a 3 short. Miles couldn't corral the rebound, but Gardner does. Get it to Irving. Irving penetrates, but loses the ball. Has it trapped there. Burgess knocks it away, and he comes away with a steal. No numbers for the Yellow Jackets as Irvin tries to get it back. Burgess has it, gives it to Burke up top. Burke going to try to dribble penetrate, as you said, and it'll go off the knee as he tried to bounce past it inside Padilla. So Burke will trigger the inbounds for the Yellow Jackets. Jackets looking inside, nothing there.
2-3 zone by the Lobos.
McKay Burgess for three. Knocks it down on the inbounds pass.
Yeah, he's got that look in his eye, Mike. He wants to take over this game.
And, oh, here come the Lobos right back. Crosby dumps it off to Bjorn. And Bjorn lays it up for an easy two inside. Boy, the Snowflake Lobos, they come back quickly and score. Miles penetrates, kicks it in the corner to Bork. Bork penetrates, goes up with a high, soft touch, and he finishes.
That's that third guy that the Jackets are looking for.
And Gardner has an easy one again inside. Chris Williams gambled, and he missed. Kurt Wood with another assist. 45-41 our score, 2:43 to go.
Burgess asking the coach for a timeout. He knows his whole team's tired. Coach is telling him no.
Chris Williams tries to penetrate, but instead he pulls up and can't hit. Padilla with the offensive rebound for the Jackets. Here comes Burgess. He penetrates, loses the ball, and we're going to have a pushing foul. And now Burgess is going to get teed up. I don't know why he's asking what he did. He popped off the official.
Little skirmish over there on the other side. Both guys on the floor, and he thought he got undercut. Referee didn't call it, and he let him know he thought it was a foul, and the referee let him know who was in charge.
Yes, as McKay Burgess picks up 2 fouls for one right there, and he will have 3 fouls individually. That's 1 team foul, however, for the Yellow Jackets. So to the line to shoot the 2 technicals is Jordan Gardner for Snowflake. First free throw is up and good.
I'd be surprised if Snowflake stays in this man-to-man because Blue Ridge is doing some pretty good penetrating off of it.
Well, and it certainly picked the tempo up of the game. Both teams pretty tired here in the early going, well, now the late going of the third quarter.
But maybe that's Coach Wood's philosophy. Pick the tempo up and get these Jackets tired. He seems to go a little deeper on the bench than Blue Ridge does.
Jordan Gardner hits both free throws, so the Lobos have a 6-point lead and the ball as Mason Burgess checks in the lineup for McKay with the 3 fouls.
Jackets in the man-to-man here again.
Kurt Wood dribbles it up against Halls. Hall trying to get a pick, gets one from Bjorn. They try to go pick and roll, nothing going. Irving has it right wing, looking inside, now kicks it back up top to Gardner. Gardner got it guarded by Padilla. He turns the corner, ooh, a lot of contact, and they do get the foul. This one's gonna go against Linwood Burke, his second, team second.
Boy, Wood was sitting over on the left wing just wanting the ball. He's ready to shoot it.
Got some confidence in the early going, made a couple baskets for the Lobos. So Gardner, who just knocked down 2 free throws, will have 2 more. Gardner, one of those kind of grit guys that you like to have. Does a lot of the dirty work, gets rebounds, and then sprints down the floor for easy buckets on the fast break transition for the Lobos, and he hits his first one.
Did he play football, Mike? Because he sure runs that floor like a wide receiver.
He does, but I don't remember calling his name. As he makes the second one. Not the best shooting for him, but does pretty well on the free throws. As the inbounds goes to Burgess, back to Burke. Burke brings it across the half-court stripe, working against Caldwell. Trying to get a screen, does so. The Lobos switch. Burke going to hand it off to Halls. Halls brings it up around the top of the key to Williams. Williams going to pull for 3, short. Bjorn the rebound for the Lobos. Here comes Kurt Wood with that great vision to Caldwell. Caldwell gets inside, lays it up off the glass, can't hit it. Gardner, though, right there to pick up the loose ball, and he knocks it down for 2.
Yeah, Gardner, we're being told, played soccer this year, and he's not tired at all.
Here comes Linwood Burke. Jackets really hurting without Burgess on the floor offensively. Williams gets it up top to Halls. Halls thought about penetrating, now hands it off to Williams. Williams working against Bjorn, but Williams is tired. Ball tipped away by Kurt Wood. Turnover for the Jackets. Here comes Wood. Wood's going to 2-on-1, kicks it to Irving with the left hand, off the glass and good. And Coach Reek has seen enough as Caden Irving gives the Snowflake Lobos their biggest lead of the night, a 12-point lead, 53-41. We will step away with them. You're listening to Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and on the web at iTalk1067.com.
When it's time to purchase or refinance a home, there's a lot of choices out there, but only one stands above the rest. My clients are raving about how much easier we make the loan process. Hi, I'm Lacey Weeks from Supreme Lending. My team and I can help make even the most difficult loans seem easy and stress-free. You deserve the best. Call me today at 537-5626. That's 537-LOAN. Lacey Weeks, your mortgage consultant for life.
Supreme Lending is an equal housing lender and MLS ID 2129, MLO MLS ID 166-161, Arizona Mortgage Bankers License Number VK0925918.
Welcome back to Blue Ridge High School and Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball. On iTalk, it's waning minute of the third quarter. The Snowflake Lobos had a 1-point lead at half. They now lead by 12, 41-53, as they have been able to really score the ball offensively. Not that the Jackets have done a poor job, but the transition defense has been poor.
Yeah, just really surprised that Snowflake came out of that zone and into the man-to-man, but like you said, they may have just been wanting to pick up the tempo. It's just a track meet right now, and they're running the Jackets right into the ground.
Jackets' tiredness perhaps causing some of that turnovers. A couple lazy passes have turned into Lobo steals and points on the other end. So after the timeout, 1 minute, 10 seconds to go here in the third.
Flake back in the lineup going against Padilla. This will be interesting inside.
Yeah, a couple of larger gentlemen getting to do battle. Burke brings it up across half court. He's working against Jacobs. Kick it to Burgess. Hand it off to Miles. Miles going to try to turn the corner. Can't do so, but he
Padilla's
pulls back.
hurt.
Pulls up, and we have an injury on the play. It's Adam Padilla. He's hurt. Not sure what happened. Miles missed it, and Flake got the rebound. And Padilla is going to be down for a little bit. Coming into the ball game to replace him is Justin Faria.
Looks like an upper right ankle.
Twisted an ankle there. Not surprised these big guys don't wear ankle braces.
I think he's got one on.
Flake doesn't have one over here.
No, he doesn't. 33.
33 is Justin Faria for Blue Ridge. Comes into the ball game. As we take a look at the shot chart from the first half, as Adam Padilla is up off the floor, a lot of shots went up on that first half. The Jackets doing a lot of their scoring inside the paint and then had 3 3-pointers, whereas the Lobos, pretty much all their points came via the transition or getting to the basket and then free throws. And not much has changed here in the second half.
No, they're just looking to push that ball. We got Dr. Washburn over there checking out Mr. Padilla. I think he's going to be okay.
Just got to walk that one off. Here come the Lobos offensively. Get it up top to Black. Black swings it to Irvin. In the corner to Crosby. Crosby has it right corner looking for a screen. Nothing doing. Gets it to Caldwell, defended by Burke. They go inside. Ball's tipped away, but gathered back. Here comes Crosby's three. Got it. On the kick out.
Little fist pump there when that baby went in. He was hot.
Hasn't hit one yet tonight. Gets his first three. Burke going to try make something happen for the Jackets. Hand it off to Miles. Miles with 20 seconds to go. Tries to get inside. Kick it to Mason Burgess. Mason Burgess to the top of the free throw line. Kick it to Burke. He's going to try three. That's off the left window. No good. And Crosby has the rebound for the Jackets. Get up ahead to Flake, and Flake cannot control it. And it's going to go out of bounds with 6 seconds to go in the third. 41-56, though. The Lobos have taken a commanding lead after that three-pointer by Crosby.
Jackets really missing Chris Williams on the inside here.
And McKay Burgess as well. Here comes Burgess. Get it across to Miles. Miles shoots the three-pointer. No good. Off the window. But it'll fall. No good. So after three, the Jackets trail the Snowflake Lobos 41-56. When we come back, the fourth and final here on iTalk 106.7 and on the web at iTalk1067.com.
With over 25 years of experience in search and recruiting, Care National is dedicated to matching skilled professionals with careers in healthcare. Care National, nationwide medical management recruitment services. Let us get you hired.
Welcome back to Blue Ridge High School as the Blue Ridge student body section trying to get their fans fired up, and their team has gotten themselves into a big hole, 41-56. And Barry, as we look up at the scoreboard, no fouls in the second half for the Snowflake Lobos. That's pretty impressive.
Well, and they changed to that man-to-man also.
Lobos only have, I believe, 5 fouls total on the night, and they will have the ball to start the second half. Kurt Wood going to force the pressure against Burgess. Cut off, though. Trying to get it to Gardner, but instead gets it to Crosby. Crosby's free. Gets it inside, and it's almost stolen away by Williams. Instead, here comes Gardner, Jacob Gardner, and he lays it up to Jordan Gardner, and he lays it up for 2 on the pass from Wood. And a lazy pass inside by Halls. Turnover, Flake with the steal. Get it to Caldwell. He goes up, can't hit it off the window. Flake with the rebound, and it's blocked.
He got hammered.
Got hammered, but no call. Burgess with the rebound. Get it to Miles. To Williams, back to Miles. He's going to shoot a 3, no good. And a lot of contact on that rebound, but Kurt Wood comes away with it for the Lobos, and they're going to run.
Snowflake's just going to push it and push it.
Had Flake, but couldn't find him. Now Caldwell. Back to Wood in the corner. He's going to try baseline. Goes up, kicks it to Flake. Flake goes up with the left hand. Nice shot and touch inside for Travis Flake.
Blue Ridge is going to have to slow the ball down here. They're tired. They can't run with this Snowflake team. They got to get their rest on offense and push the ball inside a little bit to Williams. Here we go now.
Here it comes. Chris Williams going to kick it out to Mason Burgess, who now will penetrate. Gets inside, has it blocked, but they're going to call a foul. But I don't think it's going to be on Travis Flake. Travis Flake got the... No, they are going to call Travis Flake. Never mind. That's his second.
Looked like all ball to me.
I thought maybe they got him with the body. I thought perhaps Caldwell got him from behind with the body. But Mason Burgess will step to the line for 2. His first one up and in. And he will have his second, as Travis Flake will get his second rest of the second half. And Bjorn.
Not too happy coming out. He didn't think he fouled him either.
Yep. Nobody does, do they?
No.
Burgess' second free throw also good to give the Jackets their first 2 of the fourth quarter. They trail 43-60. And here come the Lobos right back at you. Kurt Wood goes up inside, cut off on the baseline, now kicks it into the corner to Caldwell. Caldwell wants to penetrate, goes up, scoop shot off the window, good. Defense non-existent for the Jackets as the Lobos have been able to get it inside. Burgess will try to answer with a long 3. McKay Burgess back up off the bench after his 3 fouls. He knocks down about a 20-footer.
Coach Reek trying to call a timeout there real quick, and the referee didn't see him. Snowflake got it in play before they could get it.
Crosby trying to penetrate against Miles, can't do so, kicks it to Caldwell. Caldwell defended by the freshman, goes inside to Gardner. Gardner up over Halls, and he scores.
Gardner's a big physical guard.
He has done an outstanding job tonight. As Miles penetrates, he goes high up the window but cannot finish. And Bjorn gets the rebound. Ahead to Jacobs. Wood on the scoop pass to Caldwell. He can't handle it. He goes out of bounds. Jackets ball. Linwood Burke going to make an entrance back into the Jacket lineup for Halls. So the Jackets find themselves down 18, 46-54. Burke has it up top, trying to go inside, but will hand it off to Burgess. Mason Burgess for 3, got it. Mason Burgess, the Burgess boys have for 3 each in this fourth. And they're starting to heat up, but here comes Kurt Wood right back, working against McKay Burgess. A lot of contact in there, gets it inside, the ball's tipped away and corralled by Linwood Burke. Burke comes out ahead, everybody goes to Burgess. Burgess gonna fade away, blocked by Wood. Rebound by Gardner.
I don't know if there's anybody that can run with this Snowflake team.
And Coach Wood wants a timeout with 5 minutes and 10 seconds to play here in the fourth quarter. The Jackets trail the Snowflake Lobos 49-64. You're listening to Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and on the web at iTalk1067.com.
Remodeling your home? Want to save money? Go to Case Supply. Need new shingles? Want to save money? Go to Case Supply. Building a new deck? Want to save money? Go to Case Supply. Need siding? Want to save money? Yep, K-Supply saves you money on siding too. K-Supply has the best prices and the best selection on roofing, siding, decking, windows, and doors. Even better than the big box stores. So the next time you want to save money, see K-Supply in Taylor, Pine Top, and now across from the Dairy Queen in Sholo.
Welcome back to Blue Ridge High School and iTalk's Game of the Week. The Snowflake Lobos, the visiting team, on top of the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets here, 64-49. I want to thank our White Mountain Youth Productions crew, technical director Zach Lambert, graphics William Oakes. On audio, Isaiah Miller and Casey Anderson. Our main cameras are Allie Lang, I think it's Lang, could be Long, Joseph Pierce, and our 4 cameras are Zach Davis, Cassidy Long, Christine Schwab, Fernando Chi, and Gianna Diaz. As the Lobos come right back out and knocking down the long-range shot, Caden Irvin for the Lobos. Puts the Lobo lead back up to 18.
Still in that man-to-man, applying the pressure.
Williams going to try to answer on the shake and bake, and hand can't hit. Gardner with the rebound for Snowflake. Wood going to slow things down now for the Lobos. Up top, right wing to Caldwell. To Bjorn. Pressure by Williams, but gets it to Gardner. Gardner skip pass. Oh, almost looked like it was going to be stolen, but Wood comes up with it.
Snowflake's going to stretch it out here a little bit, try to run a little clock with each possession.
Wood gets it to Caldwell. Caldwell going to penetrate against Miles, cut off there. Looking to get it back up top, does so to Gardner.
Got 3 guards out front, 2 guys in the corner. They're just doing a little wheel here.
Now Caldwell going to get a screen, but Miles fights over the top of it. Williams defending against Bjorn up top. Here comes Wood. Lots of pressure being put on by Burgess, but Wood gets by it. Scoops pass to Bjorn. Bjorn knocks it down, the 5-footer.
Well, this Wood kid's just a smooth operator.
He has done it tonight as Burgess tries to penetrate, and he is tripped over there by Caldwell. And a little floor burn action for Burgess. Caldwell picks up his 2nd foul of the night.
Welcome to the big leagues, young man.
Yeah, that's right.
He's gonna gut it out, but it hurts.
Yep, little floor burn. No, there's no shooter, so it's on the floor. So it looks like Faria will come in for Mason Burgess.
Snowflake in a 2-3 zone here.
Jackets inbound. Miles has it in the corner. Floater. Good for Nate Miles. Coach Reek going to call a quick timeout as Miles scores his 2nd bucket of the 2nd half and the 2nd bucket of the game. And it's still an 18-point lead. What the Lobos had finally gotten it to a 20-point lead. Didn't really feel like a 20-point lead. Most of this game's been pretty competitive, but
I think Snowflake's got enough points to win the game right now. So.
Probably do. With 3 minutes and 48 seconds to go, they lead the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets 69-51. I mentioned that the last 4 games Blue Ridge has played, last 5 games actually, they've scored over 70 points. Tonight, the Snowflake Lobo defense has made sure that hasn't happened. I'm pretty sure they're not going to get anywhere close to that. They'd have to work really hard to get in the 60s.
Yeah, I think 60 would be a good number for them. This Snowflake team just very physical, very fast. There isn't one kid out there sucking for wind. They don't look like they're tired. They're just ready for a track meet, and I think they're wanting to run the Jackets in the ground here.
As you mentioned, they have a lot. They've gone deeper into the bench. Kurt Wood brings it up against full court pressure. He goes coast to coast, flip shot, no good. Burke gets the rebound after a lot of traffic. Burgess, nice pass by Burke, and Burgess lays it up off the window, good. McKay Burgess, 2 more points. As the Jackets try to go full court, Wood has it, go inside, scoop shot, and we're gonna have a blocking foul on the baseline as Crosby tried to penetrate. Williams gonna pick up the foul, his 3rd.
Not sure what Snowflake's big hurry is here.
Well, I've watched them play. They don't really believe a whole lot in the stall. They're gonna keep playing the whole time.
But 2 possessions ago, they had it pulled out and was opening it up to drive and penetrate, and they're just trying to ram it down their throat now, and they've turned it over 2 times in a row.
As the Jackets get a 5-second call, Lobos turn it over. They still lead comfortably here, 16-point lead, 3:23 to go. Miles will bring it up across half court. Looking to go to Williams, hands it off to him there. Working against Bjorn. Back in the corner to Miles. Miles penetrates. Gets it to Burgess for 3. Got it. McKay Burgess, 3 more points. Jackets have cut the lead to 13. Wood got pressure by Burgess. Get it to Crosby. Crosby goes up. No, it's Bjorn. And Bjorn with a nice soft touch inside. And the Lobos continue to pound it inside and get easy buckets.
Big, strong kid in there, Bjorn.
As Burke loses the handle, gets to Miles in the corner, and he knocks down a three. And all of a sudden, the Jackets have knocked down 3 threes in a row. But they're leaving a man open over here. Wood gets all the way to the basket, but he can't finish. McKay Burgess with the rebound for the Yellow Jackets. No numbers for Blue Ridge, but now he penetrates, kicks it out to Burke. Burke thought about the three, now gets it to Miles. He'll shoot the three, and got it.
Holy cow.
And don't look now, but they got 62 points. We just talked about them getting to 60. They got 62 points in about a minute. They scored 10, and they now trail 62-71. 30-second timeout called by Coach Wood, and a good time for that. Good time for a timeout. We'll keep it here, but just like that, Nate Miles has knocked down 2. McKay Burgess with a 3, and Mason Burgess hit one before he went to the floor. So the Jackets have put 4 threes together in a row here in this fourth quarter, 2 minutes and 16 seconds to go.
Snowflake was doing a real nice job bringing the ball down in a little spread and then penetrate off that, but these last 3 possessions, they've kind of pushed it right off the rebound or the made basket and thrown it away.
Well, if nothing else, Barry, the Jackets are going to make this one look a little better on paper.
Well, I think they're in it now.
They
a couple more turnovers,
so.
a couple more threes, and we've got a ball game.
So the Lobos will have they're expecting full court pressure, but it's just a man-to-man full court pressure by Burgess. Here comes a pick, and Burgess is going to get a foul. No doubt, he ran right through Gardner. There's no doubt about that one. Jordan Gardner took the brunt of that one, and Burgess is going to pick up his 4th.
That was a vicious hit right there.
Well, you know, your teammates got to call out those screens.
He didn't see it coming.
Nope.
He just went right through it.
It's bound to happen. It's been close a couple times. I'm surprised he hasn't got one yet. Wood now working against Burgess again. Now Mason Burgess back in. He working against Gardner. Miles all over Gardner. Crosby. And Crosby's going to turn it over. Oh, I thought it was backcourt. But they're going to say no. Touched by Blue Ridge. So Wood is going to keep going. A lot of contact up top, no call. Wood continuing to work, gets it to Flake inside. And they're going to call a travel on Flake. I don't know. I thought he kept his pivot foot. But another turnover, as you said, Barry, and the Jackets have it back.
Now we get another 3 here, and we've got a ball game.
That would be exciting. 1:40 to go here, though. Burke going to try to penetrate. Gets all the way to the bucket and up and in. Well, we'll take a 2. The Jackets will take a 2 and a timeout called by Coach Reek. Real quick, it's a full one. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and on the web at iTalk1067.com.
They're quick enough to do it.
Welcome back to Blue Ridge High School. It was a 20-point lead for the Snowflake Lobos, but the Jackets have cut it back to 7 here in the fourth quarter. Just a minute 30 to go. Foul situation 5-2. Jackets might need some fouls here as Caldwell brings it up out of backcourt. Trying to get it to Wood. He does so. Guarded now by Miles. Miles pushing, and Wood turns it over. As nobody was open, Miles forces the turnover. The Lobos looking for a foul call, didn't get one. Another turnover for the Lobos. Jackets have a chance. Again, the question would be, why are they pushing the ball up the floor?
I'm not sure why they're pushing the ball up the floor. They're
7-point lead.
bigger, they're quicker, and they seem to be forcing things here, and they've got a 7-point lead. They had a 20-point lead, Mike.
Yep. It's down to 7. Get inside to Williams. Williams gets Bjorn in the air and almost finishes the and one, but Chris Williams will step to the line for 2.
That's something I don't think the Jackets are doing enough. The kid's got all the moves down on the block. I'd get him the ball.
And he hasn't scored in the second half. That's his first shot attempt. Bjorn, second foul, third team foul of the half. That's right, for the half for the Snowflake Lobos. Williams' first free throw off the front iron, but good. 65-71 our score.
Let's see if Snowflake's poise and experience from last year is going to carry him through this here at the end here. We got a minute and 11 left.
Williams' second free throw, also good. 66-71. We'll see if the Jackets foul. It's Burgess on Crosby. Now Burke on Caldwell, who holds it up top. And Coach Wood wants a timeout. And we're going to
He didn't like the way they had that set up there, so he called a quick timeout.
Well, and at some point, even though it's just a 5-point game barrier, minute 1 left in the game, Jackets have to foul because they're not in the bonus yet.
Yeah, they've got to give 4 more fouls to get to the bonus. So
they've got to give 2 more. That's a 5. Sorry.
Oh, it's a 5. I'm looking at the 3 over there, but yeah, they've got to give 2 more. So they've either got to get steals or fouls pretty quick, and some of their guys are in foul trouble.
Well, you know, we try not to disappoint here on the iTalk Game of the Week. Try to bring you exciting games, and we have one here. 66-71 our score. Jackets have clawed back from a 20-point deficit to trail by only 5. Want to thank our sponsors once again, Sholo Ford, Sunrise Park Resort, Honda Resort. And don't forget, speaking of Honda, to stay tuned as Barry Nix will have the dubious task of trying to select the Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport Player of the Game. A lot of guys in contention for that one. Also want to thank K Supply, Lacey Weeks at Supreme Lending, and Ace Hardware for their sponsorship of tonight's contest.
Hey, to all our listeners out there tonight, the first person that calls Brandon in the morning and tells him he heard Mike and Barry on the radio,
what are they going to win?
They're going to $20 gift certificate to Lacanos.
All right, there you go. You heard it. Call Brandon on the morning show on iTalk. I'm sorry, on 92.5. Let him know you were listening to the game. And Miles comes away with a steal. Burke has it for the Jackets. Goes up. And they're going to call a blocking foul, and Linwood Burke makes the layup. And oh my.
Folks, we're glad you're listening on the radio tonight, but you really should have been here because this got really exciting here these last 3 or 4 minutes.
This is going to be exciting. It looked like Bjorn tried to take a charge, but he slid. It was clearly he slid way over. And Linwood Burke with the concentration to knock this one down. He has earned himself an opportunity for a 3-point play, and it's good.
Well, we thought 69 was going to be enough, but it's Blue Ridge got there.
2-point game, 69-71. Here come the Lobos. Bjorn goes up, and they're going to get a foul on McKay Burgess, and McKay Burgess just fouled out. McKay Burgess just fouled out with his 5th foul. Tough call for this junior, leading scorer on tonight's contest. And McKay Burgess has just fouled out with 42 seconds. I mean, credit the fact that he stayed that long, but he does foul out of the contest, and he will be replaced in the lineup as Keegan Bjorn will step to the line. Keegan Bjorn on the night is 2 for 3 from the free throw line. Mitch Halls will come into the lineup for the Jackets to replace him.
Pretty big free throw here for Mr. Bjorn.
Yeah, real big. 2 shots, though. Bjorn's first one looks good. It is good. Big free throw for Bjorn. Puts the score at a 3-point game. Still a 1-possession game. 69-72.
No Mr. Flake in the lineup for Snowflake.
Yeah, just as you mentioned,
here he comes.
He enters as Bjorn makes his second, and he will leave. And Travis Flake coming in for some defense. Lobos have a 2-possession lead, 73-69.
Lobos picking him up at half court.
Here comes Burke. Pulls up for 3. Can't hit it. Chris Williams battles for the rebound. Halls has it. Go inside, but it's stolen away by Crosby to Caldwell, and we got a foul on the floor by Nate Miles. And Nate Miles, a smart play because it's going to be on the floor. That's his 3rd.
That was a really smart play by Mr. Miles, who went for the steal there. That was close to a breakaway foul, but he got himself in position with his quickness.
And I believe the officials are saying it's underneath, as they're lined up for free throws, but it's underneath. It's only the 16th foul. Just this.
Gunnar Caldwell.
Foul. So Caldwell thought he had free throws coming. Oh, now they're saying it's 1-1. Now they are saying 1-1. So Caldwell.
Well, that's the 7th foul on Blue Ridge, so it would be 1-1,
Yep,
even though it wasn't a shooting foul.
17 foul against the Yellow Jackets. So not a bad thing, though. Stops the clock as Caldwell steps to the line. Hasn't shot a free throw tonight, and these are pretty big ones. But his first one is a pure stroke that finds the middle of the rim.
Yeah, that's 20 years of automatic for the Caldwell family. They get on that free throw line. They're not going to miss too many.
It looks very familiar. Elevates as well. Gunnar Caldwell, second free throw up, and it's also good. So the Lobos have taken control here, 75-69. Chris Williams thought about the three. Now he penetrates and kicks it in the corner. And Miles trying to fight for it, and it goes out of bounds. Jackets turn it over. They will be forced to foul here.
Oh, we've got full court pressure all over the place now.
22 seconds as Crosby's going deep, and the Lobos are oblige him. No foul yet, though, as now Chris Williams finally has to foul Tanner Crosby, who has not shot a free throw tonight. And that'll be Williams' 4th foul, but with 18 seconds, not really the issue. Tanner Crosby going to step to the line for a 1-and-1, 8th team foul.
Bjorn coming back in for Gardner.
Yeah, interesting decision. Maybe, well, Gardner's a pretty good free throw shooter.
A little more beef down there rebounding.
Caldwell's free throw nowhere near anything. And here come the Jackets. Miles, 15 seconds to Burke. Burke shoots up a three, in and out, no good. Crosby with the rebound, and that should do it. Crosby has it. He's going to take it all the way in, get it to Bjorn, who'll pull it back out, and now we're going to have a foul by Nate Miles. That'll be Miles' 4th, and that should do it. But the Jackets made it interesting here. There's 2 seconds to go. They trail 69-75, a 6-point lead. Had it down to 2, but could not convert on the offensive end. And Keegan Bjorn will step to the line for a 1-and-1.
The Jackets had a 20-point lead, Mike, halfway through the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, and had a 18-point lead after 3.
18-point lead after 3, and they went into that little delay game that they were trying to penetrate and dish off of, and I thought it was working fine, and before you knew it, they just tried to run the ball down the Jackets' throat, and they were throwing the ball away. So not picking on the coaches here, just a little observation.
Keegan Bjorn calmly knocks down both free throws. Heaved for the final shot, no good. And the Jackets fall to the Snowflake Lobos here tonight in a good one, 69-77. When we come back, it'll be the post-game wrap-up show where we will announce the Indian Pine Restaurant player of the game, along with looking into the final numbers and whatever stats we can come up with to end things. Right, you're listening to Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and on the web at iTalk1067.com.
Need a fireplace? Ace has that. Need barbecue grills? Ace has that. Need paint? Ace is the best place for that. Need a chainsaw or weed eater? Ace has that too. Ace can even fix your chainsaw and your weed eater. Ace Hardware has everything you need for your home improvement project. They even have a 24/7 locksmith. Locked out of your home or car? Their mobile unit will come to you. That's your helpful place. Ace Hardware of the White Mountains in Pinetop, Overguard, and Sholo.
When it's time to purchase or refinance a home, there's a lot of choices out there, but only one stands above the rest. My clients are raving about how much easier we make the loan process. Hi, I'm Lacey Weeks from Supreme Lending. My team and I can help make even the most difficult loans seem easy and stress-free. You deserve the best. Call me today at 537-5626. That's 537-LOAN. Lacey Weeks, your mortgage consultant for life.
Supreme Lending is an equal housing lender and MLS ID 2129, MLO MLS ID 166-161, Arizona Mortgage Bankers License Number VK0925918.
With over 25 years of experience in search and recruiting, Care National is dedicated to matching skilled professionals with careers in healthcare. Care National, nationwide medical management recruitment services. Let us get you hired.
Welcome back to Blue Ridge High School and the post-game wrap-up show here on iTalk 106.7. It was a hotly contested game the whole night, but Snowflake somehow managed to get a 20-point lead and saw Blue Ridge come back, cut it to 2, but the Jackets fall short here tonight, lose by 6 to the Snowflake Lobos, 71 to 66, 73-66, 71-66, 65, 6-point game. Nonetheless. And with more scores from some action from around Division III tonight, let's go back to the studio and check in with Royce Kincannon and this scoring update. Royce? All right, thank you very much. Royce get some good scores from around the state, and things will start taking shape a little bit as we enter these final 2 weeks before the Christmas break. Get a lot of games in here tonight. But again, Barry, tonight, just your initial thoughts on how this one turned out.
Well, Snowflake had control of the game, and they had a 20-point lead, and they just kind of kept pushing the ball, and I know that's their style. But the times that they did pull it out, went into like 3 guards up top and 2 guys in the corner and penetrate and dish, they were being effective. But there were about 3 possessions there where I thought they got just a little antsy. And with their experience, I don't understand that. They just kind of threw the ball away, gave Blue Ridge a chance to come back, knock down 3 threes in a row, and before you know it, we've got a ball game.
Well, I know, like you said, it's kind of their style. They're an up-tempo. They want to push the ball, but at some point, there's a reason coaches pull the ball out in those situations. A lot smarter coaches than we have here probably who have pulled the ball out, and that's probably the reason why. You don't want to give the team a chance.
I was always taught layups and free throws when you've got the ball and you've got a big lead, and they still had the ability to do that because I think they were more physical, they were quicker than the Blue Ridge team, and just by spreading it out would have allowed them to penetrate a little bit more. But it worked out for him, and it's a new season, and they'll get it down.
No doubt, fouling out of McCabe Burgess hurt the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets, who had cut it to that 2-point lead with 42 seconds left. He fouls out. That takes away one of their big 3-point threats.
Well, not one of them. Their biggest 3-point threat. He had an awesome game tonight. He played with a lot of heart. A couple fouls didn't go his way, and he was upset about that. And I like kids that play with heart and emotion like that. He was respectful, didn't do anything bad. I didn't think he said anything real bad to the official when he got a technical, but these officials know what they're doing and just weren't going to take that tonight.
Well, and if we look inside the numbers for the Snowflake Lobos, the visiting team tonight, Gunnar Caldwell, and keep these stats in mind because we're going to announce the Indian Pine Restaurant Player of the Game, and one of these guys is probably going to have some of these points are going to probably have something to do with things. Gunnar Caldwell finished the night with 2, 4, 6, 8, 11 points on the contest. Tanner Crosby, just the 1 3-pointer, wasn't able to get anything else going, but did a good job of handling the ball for the Lobos. Jordan Gardner had a big night tonight. Only 6 points in the first half, but finished the game with 18 points. That's right, 18 points for the game. Caden Irving came in off the bench, gave a spark with 7 points. Keegan Bjorn did a really good job from the free throw line. He hit 6 of 7 tonight. Finished with 14 points. Porter Black had 4 points. Kurt Wood, arguably the best player for the Snowflake Lobos, but not necessarily always doing it with the points, had 10 points, just 10 points below his average, but still was an important player for the Lobos tonight.
Oh, yeah, he's the glue to their offense. He brings the ball down the floor a lot of the times, and he keeps them poised. And I look for big things out of this Snowflake team.
Travis Flake did finish the game with 8 points and also did a great job on the boards. For the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets tonight, Chris Williams only scored 2 points in the second half, ended tonight's contest with 11 points. Linwood Burke had a big second half, had 5 points in the first half, but finished with 14. So a big lift, that third score that you were talking about, Barry. Linwood Burke with 14 points. McKay Burgess, though, a big night tonight. Hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 3-pointers on tonight's contest. 26 points tonight from McKay Burgess.
Big night for Mr. Burgess.
Yeah, junior forward for the Yellow Jackets. His younger brother, Mason Burgess, finished tonight with 8 points. Not bad for the freshman. Nate Miles had a big second half as well. He scored 10 points all in the second half for the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets, but they definitely missed some size inside. Adam Padilla got hurt in the second half. Chris Williams really, he kind of got lost out there, and they probably needed that for the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets.
I think for Blue Ridge to be successful this year, Williams has got to have his presence in the paint. He's got all the moves. He's a big, strong kid. They kind of don't go to him enough. I think they need to get it inside. That'll open up those three-point shots for the guys outside, and things will just go smoother for him. But he's got to be aggressive, and they've got to look for him a little more.
Well, and obviously the Jackets showed that they can hit three-pointers. They had 4 guys make multiple three-pointers tonight, so that's perhaps a good idea for the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets. Well, we've talked about the stats and we've looked at their point total. It's now time to pick the Indian Pine Restaurant Player of the Game. Barry, talk about some of the candidates for tonight.
Well, Mr. Flake on the inside he's just a man among boys. I mean, he's so big in there. He just dominated the paint the whole first half and controlled the boards most of the game. So he's definitely a candidate. The Gardner kid, though, he just looked like he was just running that soccer field all night long. He wanted more and more and more. And if I had to give a player of the game, I think it'd go to the Gardner kid.
All right, Jordan Gardner, our Indian Pine Restaurant, Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store Player of the Game. The Player of the Game is brought to you by the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store. For the best selection of hiking, hunting, fishing, camping gear on the mountain, go to the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store, south of Pine Top on Highway 260. Well, Barry, both these teams probably have a lot that they can take from this game and make some improvements on as they look forward to their next game, whenever that happens to be. But a great contest tonight, and thanks for joining us on the broadcast tonight.
Well, thank you for having me. It looked to me like the Blue Ridge team was a little tired, though. Did they play last night or not?
They did not.
They looked like they were a little tired.
They did play in a tournament, but Snowflake and them played in the same tournament in Sedona.
Okay.
Over the weekend.
Over the weekend.
So, yeah.
Blue Ridge are just not quite as deep as the Snowflake team, but got some young kids. That the freshman came in and stood in there. He took a big shot to the floor and got up and winced a little bit, but didn't want to come out of the game. I think he's going to be a player to contend with over the years.
Well, we will have many more broadcasts with these Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets and Snowflake Lobos throughout the year. Want to thank everybody who made this possible. White Mountain Youth Productions, our technical director, Zach Lambert. On graphics, William Oakes. I'm not sure. We need to have a typed thing here. I'm not sure about the handwriting here. They don't teach that in school anymore, though, do they? On audio, Isaiah Miller and Casey Anderson. On main camera, Allie Long and Joseph Pierce. On the floor cameras were Zach Davis, Cassidy Long, Christine Schwab, Fernando Chi, Gianna Diaz, and the sponsors for tonight's broadcast for the White Mountain Youth Productions, Jerry Butler of Sholo and Denise Westover in Snowflake, and also, of course, Mel West with Sholo TV, to making this broadcast possible on both online on italk106.7.com and on Channel 56. Want to thank our on-site producer and statistician tonight, Brian Hanlon, doing a great job. For back at the studio, Royce King-Cannon, and my rookie color commentator tonight, Barry Nix. I'm Mike Granillo saying good night, and we'll see you next time.
Remodeling your home? Want to save money? Go to Case Supply. Need new shingles? Want to save money? Go to Case Supply. Building a new deck? Want to save money? Go to Case Supply. Need siding? Want to save money? Yep, Case Supply saves you money on siding too. Case Supply has the best prices and the best selection on roofing, siding, decking, windows, and doors. Even better than the big box stores. So the next time you want to save money, see Case Supply in Taylor, Pine Top, and now across from the Dairy Queen in Sholo.
When it's time to purchase or refinance a home, there's a lot of choices out there, but only one stands above the rest. My clients are raving about how much easier we make the loan process. Hi, I'm Lacey Weeks from Supreme Lending. My team and I can help make even the most difficult loans seem easy and stress-free. You deserve the best. Call me today at 537-5626. That's 537-LOAN. Lacey Weeks, your mortgage consultant for life.
Supreme Lending is an equal housing lender and MLS ID 2129, MLO MLS ID 166-161, Arizona Mortgage Bankers License Number BK0925918.
Need a fireplace? Ace has that. Need barbecue grills? Ace has that. Need paint? Ace is the best place for that. Need a chainsaw or weed eater? Ace has that too. Ace can even fix your chainsaw and your weed eater. Ace Hardware has everything you need for your home improvement project. They even have a 24/7 locksmith. Locked out of your home or car, their mobile unit will come to you. That's your helpful place. Ace Hardware, the White Mountains in Pine Top, Overguard, and Sholo.
With over 25 years of experience in search and recruiting, Care National is dedicated to matching skilled professionals with careers in healthcare. Care National, nationwide medical management recruitment services. Let us get you hired.